Guys, welcome back to Four-Wheel Drive Talk episode 20, and wow, it's New Year's Eve. It's the last day of 2021. That could be a good thing, and as we can be very optimistic for the new 2022 coming around the corner. And before diving into this week's episode, hey, I do have to ask, or I do have to send a little gratitude, rather. This means we're closing off on year number 1 with this new channel here. And I have to thank each and every one of you for tuning in with each of the videos that we have. Sometimes we have multiple videos each week, so I really appreciate the dialogue, the engagement that you have provided the channel over the course of this last year. And I can tell you, we have a lot of exciting stuff coming in the new year. So I'm excited to close out 2021 with you, and I'm excited for you to see what we have coming around the corner. Now, in this week's news, we're going to be discussing the Rivian and the R1S SUV and how the first 2 units have been produced and shipped. Now, we're also going to discuss the EV truck from GMC that will debut next year, or technically, well, sounds funny to say next year when technically tomorrow when you're watching this here is next year. But anyway, you get the point. Now, in other news, Jeep has also patented a unique donut doors with the Wrangler, but will they be actually produced? So we're going to find out in a moment. But before I dive into all of that, though, I do have a big favor to ask you, as I do with every single one of our videos here. See, we put these videos together, these small little bite-sized videos, to help you stay informed as far as what's happening in the industry. And of course, if we are successful and you find some value with these videos, if you could do me a big favor, huge favor, hit that like button down below. It really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. That said, my friend, let's get on to this week's news. Now, if you've been following this channel for a little while, you know we've talked a lot about Rivian and the R1T truck over the last handful of months, but now it is time for Rivian's SUV, the R1S, to come out of the shadows or off the stage, however you want to look at it. Now, the first 2 R1S SUVs have been delivered to the company's CEO and the CFO. Now, still, while it's only going out to a couple people and 2 high-level executives for Rivian, it's exciting news because this means that the wheels are in motion to get production underway. Now, these models that were delivered are the launch edition of the R1S. Now, which reportedly have a 135 kilowatt battery and 4 electric motors, and the combination or combined result is a whopping 835 horsepower, and get ready for this, 908 foot-pounds of torque. That's not bad. That's actually pretty badass. Now remember though, the customers who reserved the R1S were told recently, and we covered this a few weeks back, that there are delays with these until summer of 2022, likely somewhere in the range of June-September timeframe. Still, yeah, it's kind of a long way to wait, but at least we know that a couple of these bad boys are roaming on the roads and that things are getting into motion. Now, last week, GMC unveiled a preview video of its upcoming EV truck, and no, it is not the Hummer, though well, it makes an appearance in the video. Now, this preview is for the upcoming GMC Sierra Denali EV. Now, there wasn't a whole lot revealed about the truck. In fact, the teaser video only shows the front of the truck with a huge LED lights that include both horizontal and vertical elements. Now, the video, if you take a look at this here, also shows the unique 3-dot turn signal on the front bumper. Now, of course, since the Sierra EV will only be offered in Denali trim, at least initially, we can also speculate that the price of this thing is going to be pretty hefty. Now, the Denali trim is the highest of the Sierra models, so definitely more of a luxury truck than one you'd really want to kind of knock around in the off-road trails. Still, it's going to be exciting to see how the Sierra Denali EV stacks up to other full-size EV trucks, like, for example, the Ford F-150 Lightning. Now, you may recall earlier this year, Jeep made half doors an option for most Wranglers. Will donut doors be next? Well, donut doors have been on the Jeep's radar for years, and they first appeared back in 2017 at an Easter egg Jeep Safari on the Wrangler switchback concept, and then again on the Wrangler at the 18 LA Auto Show. But nothing has been mentioned about these things since until now. Now, a patent that was filed back in 2017 and published this month shows donut doors that look a heck of a lot like the ones that were on the Wrangler switchback. Now, as you can see, there's a hole on the bottom and the door is frameless. This thing looks pretty darn cool if you ask me. Now, these kind of doors are difficult to make and are hard to design, so they adhere to safety standards. Plus, guys, really, a patent doesn't guarantee anything will be ever produced. So these stores might never see the light of day, but still, man, let's hope the Jeep engineers figure out how to make these things a reality for production. All right, guys, and that's it for this week's news, or technically this year's news. Now, remember, we have an awesome giveaway going on at this very moment. And here are the prizes that you can win. We have a illuminated pack light, we have a Stanley Adventure cook set, and we have the 3-pack Mountain House set of meals. Now, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chance that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on 4-wheel drive talk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you already registered on 4-wheel drive talk and introduce yourself, you're still eligible to win. But as I keep saying over and over again, swing in by, say hello, let us know what's going on. And friend, that is it. For complete details on the giveaway, including how to register on 4-wheel drive talk and how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck. Well, there you go, guys. 4-wheel drive talk episode 20 is in the bag. As always, man, it has been an exciting year getting in front of you every single week with these little bite-sized news nuggets. And it's that time of the year, well, boy, we're going to be parting ways. It sounds so cliche to say, hey, well, I'll see you in 2022. But you know what? Actually, before I get into all that, there is one thing that I do have to ask you, because we do every time. We're trying to grow the channel, so your support is greatly appreciated. So if you found some value with this video, do me a favor, go down below, hit that like button. If you're currently not subscribed to the channel, friend, we do these sort of videos all the time. We would love to have you part of the family watching more of these. And speaking of which, in order to do that, you may want to hit that bell down below so therefore you're notified every single time that we come out with a video. That said, my friend, now I'm going to close off with a little extra gratitude towards each and every one of you for tuning in every single time that we have these videos come out. It really does mean a lot. That being said, being New Year's Eve, this is going live here. So if you're going out, stay safe. If you're staying home with family, have a great New Year's. I wish each and every one of you a prosperous 2022. That said, I'm going to be getting out of my studio, so you get out there and find your adventure.